it's not necessarily the length of time they spent out there, but it's what they've done. I mean, Brendan McCullum actually said yesterday they've actually had too much training, and Ben Stokes kind of doubled down on that a little bit by saying, you train you got to train the right way. Well, surely there's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of conflicting messages, and if you're not training the right way, well, who's responsible for that? Because surely you should be training the right way. And that when Ben Stokes said after the defeat in Brisbane that an England dressing room in Australia needs to be a team of warriors. There's no place for sort of faint hearts and that kind of stuff, and there needs to be some honest conversations. Well, surely there needed to have been honest conversations 12 months ago, 18 months ago. It's a bit late now to have honest conversations when you're 2-0 down in an Ashes series that you've been preparing for 2 years. And I think that in a different regime, if you'd had Andy Flower in charge, Duncan Fletcher in charge, there is no way on earth that Zach Crawley would have played 65 Test matches, whatever he's on now. There's no way on earth that Ollie Pope would have been allowed to have kind of drifted the way he's drifted through his career. There are players getting Test caps that, quite frankly, don't deserve them, and I can see that from outside of the bubble. But you mentioned before, when you're in a bubble, it's a bit like being on social media and you're in that echo chamber, and all you're seeing is people saying the same things that you believe. If you shut those doors of the dressing room and you don't listen to Ian Botham, Jeffrey Boycott, Nasser Hussain, whoever else is having a say out there, then you need somebody in that dressing room to actually say, hang on a second, guys, are we actually doing this right? And there doesn't seem to be anybody in that England camp that's actually a dissenting voice almost, which you need in agree. It doesn't have to be rude. It doesn't have to be destructive, but somebody actually just saying, hang on a second, have we actually thought about doing it this way instead?